It's time to get cracking. Water, that is. Introductory production of Deuterium and Tritium on today's episode of Feed the Beast. Greetings, everybody. I am Zerul, your conductor for today's train wreck of an episode. We are back today playing some Feed the Beast, and the overall plan today is I want to get set up with an introductory system to create and decant both deuterium and tritium for use in our future Greg Tech Mark II fusion reactor. I haven't updated the pack yet for the next version of Greg Tech, but I'll do that eventually at some point. For now, let me go and show you the few things that I've done off camera in the meanwhile. The first thing you'll see is, well, everything. I've changed the Tetra Pak. I've been fiddling around with a few things, but I'm trying out the Sortex texture pack, the Sortex Fanver, that is available as part of the Feed the Beast launcher. It does seem to help my frame rates out a little bit there, and it's a nice, clean interface. Next thing is you'll see what I've done is I've changed the way all of these look to make them a little cleaner in appearance. I've used a lot more facades on the ground here because you can connect through a facade to the network here, so these are all just connecting to the cables underneath there. I've also finished flooring off this floor, and we've got this floor up here is all done. This is where we're going to be putting a lot of our machinery, and we're probably going to be reserving most of this area here all for this purpose. In the end, we need something like 140, 150 electrolyzers and centrifuges to keep the fusion reactor going, but short-term wise, we should be in pretty good shape. So we're just going to do this short-term and small here. So, first things first, we got to get ourselves some tanks made. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a few valves, some hardened glass. Yeah, that should be fine. And then, let's see here. Let's get some engineering blocks. Let's use... Alright, so we'll use red for one, and we'll use green for another. And let's do this. Green engineering. And then red engineering. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Alright. We're going to make use of a property of these tanks. We're going to place the tank right here. We're going to make a use of the property. Whoa. Let's turn that back off. Of these particular tanks where... they do that. Here we go. If you have similar tanks next to each other, they'll actually link up and share. Oh, here's another thing that I've done is I've sort of optimized this layout. So at this right here, a total of 9, 10, 11, 12 going into 3 tesseracts. I was able to get it where it is giving full power over there, plus we have a full tank over here of steam left over as backup, in case we happen to need it there. So, alright, let's go ahead and pull out our filler, the most awesome device we have available for building these things. We also want to pull out our wrench. There we go. And landmarks. That should be fine. Also need our bricks. Okay. So this is going to be, make sure we can do this correctly here. 16 by 16. All right, let's go ahead and give you another fast forward video while I get these put together. All right, so I've went ahead and made these up. Now I've got to fix this one because when you want to have these share liquid levels, what you need is to have them share an internal wall, which is what I've done in this case. I shortened it up by 1, so they're sharing an internal wall with valves on the internal wall. So let me show you what I mean. So let's say we just drop this in here. So you see I've put a bucket of water in there, and there's a bucket of water in here. So there's a total of 2 buckets of water in the system. Put another bucket of water, it goes to 1.5 buckets. And you put another bucket of water, and it goes to a total of 2. So there's a total of 4 buckets of water shared between these two. Their levels are equalized. Let's go ahead and pump this water out real quick here. And then we will... Go. Where's my wrench? Wrench. Where are you at, wrench? There we go. We'll just use this to fill this up as an example here. There we go. Empty. Good. And that is the problem with this, is you have to... why is there 1 left in there? 1? Oh, wait, I gotta go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, then. Actually, let's go ahead and go to sleep real quick. Sleeping. Alright. And then let's run over here and... Whoa, zombies. Hello, zombies. Here we go. Let's get those pulled off. And then, finally... Tank... Lever... And output! Empty! Empty! Good. Excellent. Well, I'm getting turned around here. Let's break that real quick. Alright. So we're going to use the green tank for deuterium. So let's put us a couple more valves. Actually, we need some I/O blocks as well here for what we're going to do. I/O. Good, we got plenty of item I/Os. Alright, we'll come back to this in just a couple of minutes here. We're going to do this manually for just a minute. Pop up here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Valve in the center. Item I/O on either side. My standard configuration. Still 16, that's good. And shift right click turns blue for the input. And there's the output. Alright. So let's set down one of our liquid transposers right here. That's good. And we're going to have this output to the down. Whoa, wrong button. Yep. Like so, that's good. Turn all of these off for the moment. And we need some power, so where is our energy tesseract that I built for this purpose? Manage energy feed. Check. We have power. Now, if I throw a stack of these in there, it should start emptying at a time. Or not. Oh, wait a minute. I messed something up. Let's go and put these back here. This has to go into the valve. That's right. The valve for this purpose. All right, let's try that again. This time with the correct equipment. All right. Plop that there. Turn these off. Like so. Give us the tesseract for the energy. Throw in like this. There we go. Deuterium. And this is getting half of it. Good. All right, so all we have to do now is we have to output to the top, or input to the top, and then output will pull out empty cells on the side. Good, good. All right, so this should be good for our purpose. We might need to set a few more of these up depending on how quickly this empties. You know, I think this should be perfectly fine with the amount of speed it empties there. I don't think we should have too much of a problem. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this over here fixed, and then I'll meet you back over in the factory floor. All right, so here we are. All right, so we're up here on the thing, and I've got all the machines I need made. So we're gonna start off with 10 of each: 10 electrolyzers, 10 centrifuges, which means 10 MFEs, 10 BET boxes. We need 20 export buses over here. Actually, no. Actually, we should only need 10. So let's throw 10 of these back. Yes. All we should need is 10. So 10 imports, 10 exports, 10 imports and exports. Good. For the facades, I'm not going to worry about those for the time being. Let's see here. What do we need now? We're almost done. Oh, we'll need some deuterium cells, hydrogen cells, empty cells. That should be enough. All right. So we're going to do this a little differently. So first, the main thing is we have to get the deuterium cells processed. So before we do anything else, we've got to get that done. All right. So let's start over here, because this is generally our medium voltage section here. And I am just going to cut this out like this. So 1, 2, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So electrolyzers like this. 1, 2. It looks like they all same on all sides. And let me pull out my wrench, because I placed something extra I should not have. You gotta love the prototype Omni wrench. No! I did it again. From the top. Alright. So we need to... Whoop, and let's fix the brick that we just broke, because this tool is way overpowered. And let's throw these MFEs down. Like so. Nope, that's totally not what we wanted to do. I'm so horrible at this. Let's try this again. So electrolyzer right here. That is something I can break with the claw. MFE, MFE. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and go down below 1, and we're going to go ahead and put the export buses in here. Whoa. So this is going to export our empty cells into here. Like so. Come on. There we go. What on earth just happened there? Okay, that was very strange. There we go. All right. Let's go grab some quick cable. I don't know what I just picked up. Yes, stack of that sounds good. Give me cable. For any of y'all, by the way, that enjoy Marvel comics, if you've ever read any of the Deadpool stuff there, I picked up the Deadpool video game recently, and it is hilarious. A little cumbersome playing on the PC. I think it would work better as a console, but it is absolutely hilarious. So if you enjoy Marvel titles, I wholly recommend it. All right, let's see here. I want to do this. Like so. All right. And let's see if the cable's ready. Cable. That should be enough for our purposes. You know what? Let's just... We'll cover this up in facades later. So for the time being, let's just do this. We'll just cut out all this wood and replace it with cables. That's good. All right. Let's place this last one here. Now we're just, again, covering up this with facades later once I get a time to make some. All right. Finally, the last part of this is we're going to set each of these to output a full stack of empty cells to keep these going at all times. Nope, that's not what I wanted it to do. And is it working? No. What am I doing wrong? Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing wrong? Empty cells. We don't have enough empty cells. That's what it is. I think. Nope, that's not it either. Huh. Should be exporting into the bottom. Which I could have sworn. Alright, I'm going to figure this out. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we got this all set up. I just forgot to connect it down there, but I did have to make some more cables here. Some more cells, rather. But let's go ahead now and pipe this up. Let's see here. Let's just do this. Where is liquid tesseract? Right here. Steam tank output. Receive only. Go. There. All right. Now we can just go ahead and pull this straight up. Like so. Gotta love that multi-tool there. All right. And... Oop. That's the other thing we're going to do is cut the bottom of that out. And... let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're just going to feed the power directly into the bottom. Now, I've got about 9 medium voltage solar cell arrays currently hooked up top. So we're not going to have enough power probably to run everything, but we'll get more power developed. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick to get the power going. I might set up a reactor next just to get us the power we need just for making this stuff. So, yep, it's starting to fill in. All right, let's go ahead and plank this back up. Not what I wanted, but oh well. All right. So the last thing is we're going to set this up to pump out water. Receive water. And then we're going to go ahead and just route water from our tank into here. What this is going to do, this is going to give us, let me show you this here, compressed air cells, which based on our other thing on the other side is going to get automatically emptied, and it'll give us a hydrogen cell. So hydrogen cells are what we're looking for. All right, let's go ahead and connect that. And we're already starting to fill up here. Yep. So we should have plenty of water, enough to keep this all going. And we don't have enough energy. That's perfectly fine. I understand. In fact, let's go ahead and just turn all of this off here. We'll get everything going, and we'll work on the energy solution later. Where's some red eye cable and a lever? Lever! I don't know why I keep jumping down when I've got one of those things in the corner over there. Oh. Alright, cables. Just across like this. Actually, let's see if we can do this across the wall instead. I think that will do it, but I'm not certain. You know what? We'll do it like this. Levers, levers, levers everywhere. We got levers to spare. This will give us individual control. Here we go. Set this to output energy or do not output. And there we go. Do not output. Why did I grab that? And then finally, you have to put the levers on top. I guess so. Whoops. Let's, yeah. Let's put that MFE back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. All right. I'm going to get the rest of these changed. I'm going to get a few more things prepared, and I'll be back in just a minute to show you how we're going to do the next part. All right. So we've got this set up, and we've got this set up to automatically pull out any completed cells from here. So it electrolyzes water, cells come out. And we'll probably need a whole lot more of this, but you know, again, we'll get to that at some point in the future. We can expand this as much as we need to. next, here is the critical part of this here. So, let's put down an obsidian chest. Like so. Nice and gigantic. What we are going to do, actually I need, yes, that should be fine for my purposes there. And we're just going to run this across the back. I can purdy this up at a later point. But, hydrogen cells. Cool. Alright. Throw this in here. And hydrogen cells. Alright. So we have the hydrogen cells here, and what we want to do is we want to do an even split. So 4 hydrogen cells turn into a deuterium when we centrifuge. Maybe I should say, well, let's back up slightly here. Let's go ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thinking too many steps in advance. All right. So next, we want to turn all the hydrogen into deuterium. That's the next important part here. So what I've got is just got a series of these bat boxes. Let's go ahead and throw down the centrifuges here. All right. And actually, yeah. So this is what we're going to do. So 4 hydrogen cells become a deuterium. And then 4 deuterium becomes a tritium. So we need to take 5 deuterium, separate it out, and then send 4 into a centrifuge to turn into tritium, and send the other one into a barrel. That's what we want to do. That's going to be the main thing here. All right. So let's go ahead and set this up. I think we're getting a little long here, so I'm going to do some setup here off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'll come back in a moment and I'll show you exactly what we've come up with and explain everything out. It's just going to be placing a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Back in a minute. Alright, let me show you what I've got set up. So, what I've got here is I've just got another set of 10 bat boxes and 10 industrial centrifuges, and what I've got here is I've got this outputting all deuterium cells that it extracts into here, into this chest. We got a decent amount of them at the moment. From here, when I turn this on, this should send 4 deuterium into here for every 1 it sends over here. This is going to become the deuterium, and then this is going to become the one for tritium. And let me show you how we connect these. Oh, try it again. Oh, alright, let's see if I can do this correctly without breaking anything. And upgrade. Let's go and throw this in here. I don't need those or those pipes anymore. Alright, so normally if you just simply place it like this, it's going to remain this color. Just like that. What you can do is connect it like this, and it turns to the color of what you just plugged it into. And I don't think, yeah, that's not going to work. So let's do it like this. Nope. If we can get this down correctly. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm setting up a separate network so that it doesn't contaminate with anything in here. So I can manipulate these freely without causing any other problems. Like that. Alright. That didn't work. Alright, I do need to go ahead and get the export buses. Alright, so that was the other thing that I did here. Is just to make it simple. You know, yeah. So I'm doing to keep this isolated here. I've got a router set up, and this should be inputting anything we put into the top sides. So go down the row. Yep, there it is. I went to that one. So we should be good to go there. All right. So let's see if I can actually get this connecting correctly. No, wrong. This is a pain. There we go. And let's go ahead and rotate this now. There we go. And finally, let's try this again. Nope. And nope. And this is being a pain. Alright, I'm going to get this connected, and then I'm going to get this running, and I will show you this in action in just a moment once I can figure out why this is not connecting the way I need it to. Alright, here we go. We got a test in action now. And, oh, I forgot to make a series of buses here. Let's make 10 of those. What is that happening over there? Alright, so these are slowly going into the system here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, just like it should be. 4 go in here, and then 1 goes out. Come on. Got plenty of these things moving along here. Excellent. And import bus. Import bus. I need some import buses. I could use a router, but I don't really want to. But this is the main thing. It splits it up, and then it feeds 1/5, 20% of those go in here, the other 80% go into the centrifuges. And then that way we don't have to worry about getting an overwhelming quantity of one or the other. From this, I'm just going to use a tesseract probably to pull it out and then get over to the other one there. But that's the important part. This creates hydrogen cells. This turns hydrogen into deuterium. This splits it up into deuterium and tritium, and then this is going to store the other two in these two barrels with a separate minor mini network there that I'm setting up. So overall, I think we should be in good shape. I will do some of this off camera, and then I will show you how this looks next time. In the meanwhile, I hope you've enjoyed watching there. Look for more of this. I think when I'm all said and done, to keep this running consistently, we need something like 144 of these each to keep everything running. So we need a lot. So yeah, look for that in the future. And when in doubt, we've always got the next floor we can always do something with if we need there. Ooh, we're just about to get our first bit of. Why did I just do that? Yeah, first bit of deuterium. What did I just pick up? What did I just pick up? I don't know. Yeah, well, that's filling out pretty quickly here. Come on, I want to see tritium. I want to see tritium. Come on. Show us tritium. There we go. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and have to pull the empty cells out and feed them back into the other network also. That is the one thing I forgot there. So I may monkey around with this and figure out a better way to sort these off camera, but this is the main thing, is these 3 production centers. So again, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have any suggestions or better ways I can do this, feel free to berate me in the comments, and I will see you next time. So have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.